What is up, YouTube? Today I'm coming back at you with another gaming pickups video, and today's gaming pickups video is long overdue. I just haven't really been picking up any games just because apparently, as some of you know, I moved not too long ago, and this new city that I'm in just doesn't have any retro gaming stores whatsoever. And it's not garage sale season, so there's no way to get garage sales, and it's just really hard to get games. So basically I'm limited to like Best Buy, Target, and GameStop for my used games. So I don't really have a whole lot for you guys just because it's so hard to get used games here. But I did pick up a bunch of PS4 stuff, so I will show you that, and let's just get right into it. It's all on PS4. I got 4 different things for you guys, and let's just start right here. So the first game that I picked up is a game that I had never heard of. I picked it up mainly just because it's multiplayer and I wanted something that I could play with my girlfriend that wasn't too like super intense or anything, something we could play casually. And I picked up a game called Area. Now this game is sort of different. It's like I think this might be an indie game. I'm not 100% sure. This is the collector's edition. So I'm not sure if the physical edition is a collector's edition or if there's like a normal version as well. But it came with this cool soundtrack as well. And at first I was kind of wondering why it came with the soundtrack. But it turns out this game has an awesome soundtrack. I put it in and tested it and played the first like level or so. And this is a Diablo style game, but with some cool mechanics. It's based around this, I think, I only played one class, but I'm pretty sure every class is basically a different instrument, and it's a very it's like a Diablo style game with like a musical theme. It's very interesting. The graphics are pretty decent. You know, standard like indie style graphics, I would say. The combat's really simplified in terms of like compared to Diablo and Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, but it's really cool. Now I don't know exactly how much the gear customization is as well. The loot system doesn't seem quite as in-depth as either, but it's a cool game to have nonetheless, just because it's another Diablo-style game, and I love those kinds of combat games, but it does lack one of my favorite things about those types of games is the loot. The loot doesn't really seem to be there at all, so it's very watered down, but it's nice for if you've never played a Diablo-style game. It's a good intro for that genre, so nice to have that one. I'd never heard of it before, I just picked it up on a whim. Alright, the next one I picked up is a game that I had been meaning to pick up for a while now, and now there's a third one. It's a PlayStation exclusive, and I've been meaning to pick this up for a while, and that is Digimon World Next Order. And I'm a huge Digimon fan, and so I want to try to support Digimon as much as possible, so I'm trying to get all the Digimon games that are coming out. There's another one that just came out as well. I did not get that one just because I didn't have enough money to get all these, plus another brand new game. And so I got Digimon Next World Order, so now I have Cyber Sleuth, the All-Stars fighting game, and this one. And this is a really cool game. It's sort of similar to Cyber Sleuth, but it's more turn-based. There's a lot of more hands-off approach to the combat in this one. I didn't really play a whole bunch of it, but it seems like you might actually raise multiple Digimon in this game, as opposed to, I think in Cyber Sleuth, it's been a while since I played that, but I think there's only one. And I haven't really played a lot of either of them, I just don't have enough time. But the graphics in this game are amazing. You actually have fully voice-acted, fully animated cutscenes, which is really cool. The downside of this is you can't really customize your character at all. You basically have a choice between a male and a female main character. That's alright though, the design of those characters is pretty cool. You do get to choose your name for your character, which is alright I guess. And it seems to be a decent variety of Digimon from different generations, because you have Generation 3 stuff on the cover and Generation 1 stuff. So I'm guessing you have a pretty decent variety of Digimon to choose from. I don't really think it came with anything, it just came with like an advertisement pamphlet for the mobile Digimon game, so yeah. Happy to have that one in my collection. Like to have my Digimon games. Alright, so this next one I picked up is, I picked up because I actually finished, well, the first season of this show, and I wanted to get a game because it was such a cool world, at least the first half of it, and that is I picked up Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. And this game is based more off of the first half of Sword Art Online Season 1. And if you've seen Sword Art Online Season 1 at least, you'll know that it's basically split up into 2 different parts. I really, really enjoyed the first 12 episodes. I think that's part 1, it was like 12 to 14 episodes or something like that. That was amazing. After that, the second half of the first season just fell apart for me. And I have Sword Art Online Lost Song, and that basically takes place sort of like in the second half of Season 1. And I'm not really as excited to play that version, but I'm really excited to play this version because this takes place in the same setting as the first half of Season 1. So I'm super excited. Can't wait to play this game. You actually get to customize your character, choose your name, and all that, and it's fully voice acted. It's got some CG cutscenes, and it's got some nice detailed art for the non-animated cutscenes, which is cool. And you actually have a lot of the main characters just right off the bat. You have Asuna, and you have Lisbeth, and Lifa's on here as 2, but I'm not sure if you run into her at all, just because it takes place in the Sword Art Online game rather than the Alfheim Online. I'm not really sure. But it's cool nonetheless, and this game just also got another sequel as well, because you have this game, you have Lost Song, and I guess now Fatal Bullet's out, but I haven't seen Season 2 yet, so I'm probably going to watch Season 2 and then check that game out. But really happy to have this game. Probably most excited out of all the Sword Art Online games, so just check this one out. Now the last game I picked up on a whim, and I didn't even know this game was coming out, or I didn't hear anything about this game, just because the past month or so, I just really haven't been keeping up on like gaming news that much. But apparently there was pre-orders for this game, and it was a GameStop exclusive for the PS4 only, which is really, really weird. And that is apparently Secret of Mana for PS4. Now I heard nothing about this game, absolutely nothing. Apparently this was a pre-order thing and it's super limited. I checked online to see if my local GameStops even had it, and it said they didn't. I went to the GameStop on a whim because we went to see Black Panther, but we thought the showing was earlier than it was, so we went to GameStop to pass some time, and I asked him, hey, do you have the Secret of Mana game? And he says, yeah, I think we have 1 copy sealed. And so I was like, okay, I'll buy it because you can't get it online. It's only GameStop exclusive, and it's on PS4 only, so it's like a recipe for a really expensive game. Plus, I've always wanted to play Secret of Mana, and I have never really felt like paying the price for the Super Nintendo version. So I'm happy to have this version. It seems really, really good. It's got fully voice acted with Japanese and English, from what I understand. The only reason I even know about this game is because Happy Console Gamer put a video up before we went to see the movie, and so I got to see some of the gameplay and stuff. I actually haven't played it yet, but the gameplay is, sort of like a top-down action, sort of Zelda-ish RPG with, some really good 3D graphics that are inspired by the Super Nintendo version. And apparently you have 2 separate soundtracks, one classic and one remade. And it just seems like a really, really cool remake. And I'm super happy that they did it the way they did. And I really cannot wait to play this game, so yeah, happy to have that. So those are all the PS4 games that I picked up, and that's pretty much everything I have. I wanted to do a DVD and Blu-ray pickups as well. I might be able to do it, I don't know, it just depends. The mail hasn't got here, they're running a little late, and I'm supposed to be getting that package today, so we may or may not be able to do another video today. We'll see. But there should be another video coming as well, so yeah, be looking forward to that. Sorry I've been so long in between videos, it's just been really, really busy, and it's been really hard to pick up games. Like I said, there's no retro stores or anything, so it's just been hard for me, so let me know what you guys have been doing in the comment box below. What games have you picked up? Have you seen any new movies or anything lately? I try to respond to all my comments, so if you're new, if you want to leave a comment, I'll most likely respond to it. And that's all I have for you guys today, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.